Hi, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Place, Manner, Voice. My name is Catherine, and I'm going to transcribe a word into the IPA for you. Let's look at today's word. Today's word, I used a random word generator to give us our word today. It's kind of a short one. Menu. Menu. This is pretty short, so I think I'll give you a bonus word at the end, too. Stay tuned. So we've got at the beginning. We'll open our bracket and write a nasal sound where the air is sliding out our nose, not our mouth. There's three nasal sounds in English. We've got we've got and then we've got mm. Now that's usually spelled ng in English. And that goes from front to back in our mouth, at our lips, behind our teeth, and at the back of the roof of our mouth, at our velum, close to that punching bag, close to the uvula. So if we back to menu here, menu, men, me, eh. I've got the vowel there. This is the dress vowel, eh. It's naturally very short. And more to the point, it naturally does not like being stretched. It's kind of inelastic. It doesn't like to be lengthened. So we've got menu, menu. What's after the eh? We've got Oh, look, another nasal sound. Menu. I wonder if there's a word with all three nasal sounds. Oh, yeah, there totally is. Mentioning. Mentioning. Huh. It's kind of fun. Okay, menu. Now, after this do I say menu? If I just said this as it's spelled, it might sound like menu. But it's not, is there? There's another speech sound that we put between the N and the U. New, menu. We're going to put this Y in here. This is the symbol for Y. Usually in English it's spelled with a Y at the beginning of words anyway. Menu, menu. Yes. Y. We have to put that Y in there. If we forget the Y, this is going to sound like menu, menu, and we want menu. Ooh is our last sound. Menu, menu. So look, this is an interesting one where we've got 4 letters in English orthography, but 5 symbols in the IPA, in the International Phonetic Alphabet. Menu. Now, finally, we have to place the primary stress marker. Menu, menu. The stress in this one is at the beginning. The men is a little bit louder. It's not a lot longer because, as I just said, that vowel, the dress vowel, it does not like being stretched longer. So to give that first syllable a little more stress, I have to make it a little bit louder in volume. And I also have to make it a little bit higher in pitch, in hertz. So louder in decibels and higher in hertz. Louder in volume, louder in pitch. Menu, menu. Now, in here, I see the word men, men. And if I transcribed it without the second syllable, it would be correct. So men in IPA would be just as we saw above, although we don't have to place the primary stress marker because there's only one syllable. Now, if you're a non-native English speaker, this can be this word isn't as hard as the other one, the plural, the singular, man. Oof. That one can be hard for non-native English speakers because of the middle vowel sound. Man, We really have to drop our jaw very low for that one and put our tongue very forward in our mouth. So if we have our lower teeth, the tongue really fills up that space like man. Now, going back to the natural vowel length of certain vowels, let's look at these. This is a good way for non-native speakers to differentiate and make these different. Men, that is so short. It's not going to be stretched out like men, men. We don't like doing that in North American English. Ah, Ah loves to be stretched out. Ah. Man. Men, man. Men, man. Can you hear that duration difference? Pretty short, pretty long. Men, man. It's a subtle difference there, and the tongue is very close in the mouth between the and the ah, but that ah sound is very English. If you include that sound in your inventory of sounds when you're pronouncing English, you will sound much more natural in North American English. And it may limit some misunderstandings like in a word like men and man that really only differ by that sound. They are minimal pairs. That's a pair of words that are only different by one sound. Man, men. Thank you for joining me for menu today. That was the main point of this video. Menu is our word of the day. If you would like to see me transcribe a word into the IPA, do let me know in a comment below. I would be happy to transcribe that for you. Thank you for joining me.